we made it past 2020 and we're into 2021. And today we're going to talk about how you can really rock this year. Okay. Because I know 2020 had its challenges, to say the least. So as you guys are hopping on with me, please say hello, give me your names, and let's talk about what we can do to really rock out this year, so that when you hit December of 2021, you're like, whoa, I did a lot of really great things. So write in, comment who you are so I can say hello, share this out. Let's get people really being intentional with this year, because, you know, a lot of us get through a year, any year, and tell me if you guys have done this. And you get to December and you're like, what the heck? It's December already. Here we are, January 1st. All these things I intended to do last year did not get done. And then we make excuses. Well, we don't want to make excuses, because really, a lot of people do a lot of things with all these excuses that a lot of us make for doing nothing, right? I mean, there are incredible, accomplished people out there that are challenged beyond what many of us could ever be challenged. Hi, Salvador. How are you? Thanks for hopping on. So let's share this out, because we're going to get started on what just 10 minutes can mean to your life and the life of your kids. Okay, so before we get started, let me tell you who I am. If you're new to me, give me a hashtag new if you've never seen me before. And if you've seen me before, you can give me a hashtag old, like me. I am Celia Kipler, and I'm a family empowerment coach, and I'm a mommy of 5 kids, 2 I gave birth to and 3 I gained through marriage. I'm a grandma of 9. I've been working with kids and parents for over 40 years, and I've been a mommy for over 38 years. So I have lots of experience to bring to you. I have found successful solutions to so many issues that have come up while I'm raising these 5 kids in a blended family. You can imagine. Whoops, where's my straw? But we have made it all work out. So as you're hopping on, let me know how many kids you have, and let me know if there's something you really want to get done in 2021. Okay? Let's talk about 10 minutes. So a lot of times there are things that we want to get done. All right? And it may be we want to clean up a room. It may be we want to spend more time with our family. It may be we want to give more time to us, more me time. And guys, if you're in some of the groups, I'm sorry if I can't always see your comments on this platform, but comment and I will go back over it and I will, reply. Absolutely. Okay. So it may be you want to spend more me time. It may be you want to, do more charity. It may be that you want to, figure out a way to really get everyone in your family working together. So here's what 10 minutes can do. A lot of times you walk into a room and it is a mess. And you're like, oh my gosh, do I need to clean this room? Give me a 1 if you guys have walked into some place in your house and said, holy cow, I need to clean this mess up. Yes or yes. We've all done it. There's always a room that needs a little organizing. Well, we walk in and we're like overwhelmed. And so what do? Yup, we turn around and walk out. Well, what if you walk into that room, you set a timer on your phone for 10 minutes, you find one small section of the room, and you say, I'm going to spend 10 minutes straightening that section out. And then what if every day you set a 10-minute timer on your phone, and every day you walked into that same room and you cleaned up another small section of that room? What would happen? The room would be cleaned up and organized in maybe a week, maybe a little longer. Does it really matter? Because right now it isn't cleaned up and organized at all. So what if it took you 2 weeks? But if you only spend 10 minutes a day, the job will get done. So, in this COVID land, we're all stuck home. We're all in our house on top of each other. How do we calm the chaos down? How do we, really get our kids kind of working together and listening and cooperating? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Tell me, put your name in, guys, because if you would type your name in, it's Nikaya Khan. How are you? Many kisses. I can see it just popped up on my phone screen because this app says Facebook users. It's a little annoying. But anyway, it's good to see you. Happy New Year, honey. Happy, 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 happy New Year. So back at what if, you wanted to calm the chaos. If you take 10 minutes and you spend some one-on-one time with that child, and if you have more than one child, I highly recommend you spend 10 minutes with each child, not all of them together. Let's have a little focus to show that child that they mean the world to you. Because, when kids get siblings, they think, what? Maybe I'm not that special anymore. Maybe I'm not that important to my mom or dad anymore. But when you just spend 10 minutes one-on-one time with them, that's all they need to know how much you care and love them and consider them extra special, with or without their siblings. Yes, you can always have 10 minutes of family time with all the kids. But don't forget that one-on-one time with each child. I can't even tell you how incredibly important it is. And it will get them satisfied with just, being around and having that positive attention. They won't be craving so much attention from you. Hi, Julie. How are you? Because you're giving them quality, positive attention. When kids sit there and they bang on a table or they make noise or they scream or they start to fight, they are craving your attention. So when you spend just 10 minutes, I'm telling you guys, this does not have to be 2 hours of your busy day. 10 minutes. Yes, just 10 minutes. Absolutely. That's all they need. They're like, it's kind of like plugging in your phone and giving it a quick charge. You're giving your kids a quick charge of you. And then you're like, okay, guys, I got to get back and do a little work. They're cool. They're like playing again, playing together because they got some time with you. And this is not time with your phone in your hand and you're like thinking you're spending time with them. No, because you're not. You're spending time with your phone. So let's be real. And remember, your phone mannerisms, your habits that you spend with your cell phone are what you're teaching your kids to do when it comes time for them to have a cell phone. Think about that. Remember, whatever you do, guys, this is super important. Whatever you do, hi, Linda. Happy New Year, sweetie. Whatever you do, you give your child permission to do. Whatever. If you, hang out with your cell phone all the time, it's always in your hand. If you give your child a cell phone to play with, you will discover that it will always be in their hand because they're mimicking you. If you cuss, they'll cuss. If you hit, they'll hit. Whatever you do, you give them permission to do. So don't yell at them if they're doing something that you taught them. Yes or yes? Yes. Don't do it. You taught it to them. So double check yourself before you do certain behaviors that you don't want your children to do. Okay. Now, what else can you accomplish in 10 minutes? So much. You can sit down and read a book. Say you've got a book, that's my book, but it's my other version of my book. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Say you've got a book, my book, and you're like, I really have been meaning to read this book. Put on a timer, 10 minutes, sit down. I bet you can get through a chapter or two in 10 minutes. And then before you know it, you've read a whole book. You hear these people, oh my gosh, they read like 5, 7, 10 books a year. And you're like, holy cow, I could never have the time to do it. How do they do it? They do it 10 minutes at a time. Play Uno. Yes. Oh my gosh. Do you know how many kids love to play Uno? They love it. I have a client that I work with that her son always likes to play Uno, and that's their incentive for, him getting through his meals faster, is they get to play Uno at the end. Draw a picture. You want to do, yes, absolutely, Nikaya. You want to be, do more with your art, with your hobby. Maybe you want to play guitar. Maybe you want to write a book. You know how I started writing this book? You guessed it, 10 minutes a day. That's how I wrote 300 pages worth of manual for you guys. 10 minutes a day, little by little by little. Yes, you just finished coloring with one of your daughters. Yay, Julie. And you know what? I know you can tell me how much that meant to her. Because it's like a gift that keeps on giving. It doesn't just last for the 10 minutes. For kids, it keeps them going for hours. And then if you're busy, say you're a work-at-home mom, like I have been. Now I'm a work-at-home grandma, but I have no kids at home. But when I was a work-at-home mom, I would break up my day with 10 minutes with my children if I had a very busy day. I'd put on a timer, literally, and I would schedule it into my calendar. At 3 o'clock, I'm done working, and I go in and play with the kids. Record a verse in a song. Yes, you can start a song. You can make up songs like I do. Some are not so good. Some are pretty good. Do you know I have a CD out? Did you know that? I would show you the example of it, but it's not here. So if you go to iTunes and you look up Fun Fit Family Fitness and look up Jiggles and Giggles, that's my CD. And it's fun little movement songs for kids. And if you want to know how the movements go to the songs on that CD, go over to YouTube, look up Fun Fit Family Fitness, and you will find all the movements that go along with that CD. Yeah, Nikaya, initially my sister was supposed to sing the entire CD, not me. But she moved to New York and it wound up, she came in and sang 2 of the songs, the Hello song and the Zoo song. And I sang the rest, actually, except for a couple songs. The musician who plays on the CD, he sang a couple. But mostly, they're me. Scary thought. But anyway, check it out. It's fun. There's a cleanup song if you want to get kids cleaning up. How long does it take? 10 minutes. They can do the dice game. If you haven't been on Pumped Up Parenting on Facebook, in the file section, that's our public Facebook group. In the file section, there's all kinds of fun stuff to make your family life a fun life. We have the dice game where, you get a novelty dice and the kids roll the dice. If they roll a 1, they dust, a 2, they vacuum, whatever it is. And it's Fun Fit. It's actually Fun Fit, F-U-N-F-I-T, all one word. Fun Fit, whoops. F-U-N, I'm typing it in the chat. Family Fitness. And it's Giggles and Jiggles. That's the CD. So, and I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's, anyway, I don't know if you can see that or you can't see that because I've never typed in the chat stream before. Anyway, so the dice game, super fun way. Kids love to play it and you get stuff cleaned up. And even you could give them 10 minutes of dusting. Let's face it, if you have like a little kid in the house, even a teenager, do they clean the way we clean? Of course not. Don't expect them to. The idea is that they make an attempt and they contribute to the family responsibilities. Because keeping a house clean and organized is the responsibility of everyone, not just you. So get them in there, okay? All right. Thanks, Akaya. Arts and crafts. There's so many things you can do in 10 minutes to get rolling on a project you've been waiting for, on spending extra intentional time with your children. Reading, it's a great way for the family. You can take a whole break and say, you know what, we're going to have family reading time. 10 minutes. Everybody gets their books. You can read together. You can read out loud. And you know what? You can do it for 10 minutes. Try to get them to do it just for 10 minutes. Try the dice game. Try it. But you can get these dice at like the dollar store for $1. So find the novelty dice. It makes the game fun, and tell them 10 minutes. I'm setting the timer at 10 minutes. We're done cleaning. And at least they've contributed. And then maybe after a few weeks, you can do a week. You can do 15 minutes. You can increase. But what's important, Nikaya, and everyone else listening, is that you get involved too. So if you're all doing the dice game, you play the dice game too. It makes such a difference when you actually contribute with the kids, because they feel like, you know what? How come mom's not doing this? How come dad's not doing this? Get in there and do it with them. 10 minutes, you can go outside. You can run around the house together. You can get some exercise. You can play tag. You can throw a ball around. You can do whatever it is you've been wanting to do. You can go pick out dinner together. 10 minutes. You can do anything and get anything started in 10 minutes. And I'm telling you, if you start this right now on day 1 of 2021, you start spending 10 minutes with your kids, you start a project you've been procrastinating on and spend 10 minutes on it today, it'll change your world. By the end of 2021, your family dynamic will be different. What you need to get done will be different. It will all change everything. Have a family meeting. It only takes 10 minutes. Talk about what's going on. Discuss it. How about ask your child what their opinion is? Super great for teens. Teens love to know that you actually care about what they have to say. If you ask your average teen why they are not happy at home, they will tell you, word for word almost, I'm not happy at home because nobody cares about what I have to say. Nobody listens to me. So I'd rather not even be there. Start caring. Start listening to your kids. You know what? They're pretty smart. They're pretty intuitive. They've got a lot to say. So ask them. Ask them a question. Takes less than 10 minutes to ask them a question. But questions, as I say in my book, are the gateway to conversation. And the more questions you ask, the more you and your child will start communicating again. Take 10 minutes to start asking questions. Don't know what to talk about? Feel like when you ask them questions about, serious stuff, they don't answer? Stop asking about serious stuff. They play video games. Go in and ask them to teach you how to play the video game they're playing. Ask them why they like that video game. If you're sitting there watching a show together and a commercial comes on, if you still see shows with commercials and they're laughing about it, start a conversation about the commercial. 10 minutes will go so fast, yes, that they'll be disappointed when it's over. Exactly, Linda. And then you can say, you know what? Would you like to have another 10 minutes? And if you have something you need to do, say, look, I'm going to go work on this one thing. I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes and I'm going to come back and we're going to have 10 minutes more. You will change your kids' attitude about everything because they will realize that you actually want to be in the company of them. 10 minutes of gratitude. Start around the family and have everybody say something they're grateful for. 10 minutes of affirmations. Have everybody say something positive about themselves that begin with the words, I am. Hi, Liliana. How are you? I am are probably the 2 most powerful words in the English language. Because if you follow it with something negative, you crush your soul. You will start focusing on the negative all the time. But if you speak the words, I am, and you follow it with something positive, I am positive. I am playful. I am fun. I am kind. I am considerate. I am helpful. I am genuine. I am a person of integrity. I am going to ace this exam. I am going to sing as loud as I can, like nobody can hear me. I'm going to dance like nobody is watching. My kids hate cleaning. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think I saw that already. Sorry. Repeat on a comment I already saw. Start speaking affirmations and do it with your children. Do you know wipe off markers? Write on mirrors and then they wipe off. Super fun. I have mirrors in my bathroom and the kids, my grandkids, write on them all the time. All the time. They draw pictures, they write. You can make a family drawing on mirrors. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And when you just think, okay, I'm going to do this for just 10 minutes, the overwhelm goes away. But the trick is, guys, especially if you're doing something like organizing a room or, starting a project that's been overwhelming you, say, like if you want to write a book or something like that, the key is to set your timer on your phone. Don't keep going, because same with your kids. If your kids are doing virtual school and they need a break and say that they're, working on a math assignment and you're like, okay, honey, you know what? In 20 minutes, you're going to take a break. Set the timer at the end of 20 minutes, have them take a break. Even if they're like, oh, I have 3 more problems, let me finish it. No, because you know why? It's going to overwhelm them. They're going to get overwhelmed, and then it's going to turn into a lot of chaos and stress and drama. Do we like drama? No, we don't like drama. We want to live life without drama, unless we're watching a drama on TV or a play in, some theater. So let's reduce the drama. Take a break, set the alarm. You start doing something you wanted to paint a picture and you've never started. Set your timer for 10 minutes. When that alarm goes off, you're done. You can start increasing it, but get rid of the overwhelm. The reason we don't get started and the reason we procrastinate is because we get overwhelmed and we don't know where to begin. Yes or yes? Yes. So let's break away from the overwhelm. Where you want to begin is with just 10 minutes. So I want you to think about what you can start today, what you can do today, so that you're not like, okay, well, no, I'll start tomorrow. I'll start next week or whatever we talk about and delay. Pick out something you can do today. And it's really wonderful if things is spending one-on-one time with your child. I would love that. And if you want me to hold you accountable, you can put it in the comments and tag me. You can message me with what you're going to do. Private message me, If you want the group to hold you accountable, because that's what we're all here for, is to support each other, then put a post in the group, say, hey, Happy New Year. In response to the 10-minute broadcast, this is what I'm going to start doing 10 minutes every day. And we will hold you accountable so that, you don't forget. The worst thing you can do about a goal is to not speak it into life, is to avoid telling somebody. If you want a goal to happen, if you want to become more intentional with your life, you want to start something now, tell somebody. Do not keep it a secret. If you decide to keep it a secret, that means you're not serious about it. So start telling people. And if you want to tell the Pumped Up Parenting 1,200 people that we have in that group, then put a post in there. Send me a message, whatever you need to do to make whatever goal you have come to life. Talk about it. Tell somebody about it. Don't ever keep it a secret, because when you keep things a secret, what happens? You're accountable to nobody, not even yourself. And you can make all kinds of excuses with nobody knowing. Correct? Right. So 10 minutes a day, guys. Pick what you want to do. Maybe one thing is you want to be with your kids. One thing is you want to clean that closet that you've been looking at forever. One thing is you want to start writing a book. Whatever it is, 10 minutes a day. Get started. Set a timer. Don't do it for more than 10 minutes. Even when you're with your kids. Now, I'll give you a little more balance to be with your kids. But if you have a day's filled with activities, and we're always like, I don't know how these people get all this and fit all this into 24 hours. I can't even fit sleep into 24 hours. Then set your timer. If playing with your kids is one of the things, and go spend 10 minutes with your kids and then go back. You know what? I'm a brain coach, for those of you that don't know, and the human brain refreshes and learns much more after a 10-minute break. So give yourself a break, give your kids a break, and let's get some things done in 2021. Let's not be filled with regret when December of 2021 comes around and you're like, geez, another year, I didn't do this. We all feel that way. I know I've done it a million times. We all feel that way. So let's take action and make a change together. 10 minutes, guys. If you promise me and I can see your comments, give me a hashtag I promise. And let's do it together as a team. Okay? And if you need my help, guys, reach out to me. You can have an hour conversation with me about whatever you need to have an hour conversation about me with for free. Just go to talkwithcelia.com. Talkwithcelia.com. And let's talk about it. We all need help. I honestly think that people that ask for help are much wiser, stronger people. People that don't ask for help are the weaker ones. They're the ones that don't expect to really go anywhere. We all need help. We all need to continue to learn and grow. And what better time to begin your new road of growth than on the first day of 2021? Oh, Nikaya, you promise. Yay, yay, yay. Hope, I promise, but we'll need your help. Okay, Hope, I'll send you a message. And you guys, I'm just really proud that you took the first step. What was the first step? Jumping on this broadcast to see how 10 minutes can change your life. And I hope you realize that just 10 minutes, really, because that's all it takes. And set that timer. Don't start, I'm here, I might as well keep working. No, don't do that, because that's when the overwhelm jumps in. That's when the, oh my gosh, I can't do it anymore. That's when we want to give up again. 10 minutes, set a timer. And then after you've done the 10 minutes 1 week, maybe you say, okay, this week I'm going to do 12 minutes and add 2 more minutes. Don't overwhelm yourself. That's the beauty of 10 minutes is you get in, the timer's done, and you've done something, and you can go back to your hectic life. You've actually done something, even if it's just 10 minutes to meditate, 10 minutes to breathe, 10 minutes to go sit outside and enjoy the fresh air. Whatever it is that you need to put into your life so that you get more out of life, do it in the first 10 minutes, okay? So, guys, that's what I want to tell you today. That's what I want to tell you to kick off 2021 so that you all get started really with that momentum. And as always, guys, I wish you your days filled with peace, love, tons of laughter. It really is the best medicine. Next week, we'll get on track with my regular Facebook Lives, which are going to be done Tuesday and Thursdays at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you're in my VIP group, that is, we go live in VIP Mondays at 5 o'clock. If you're not in the VIP group, I'm going to have a super special launch because I'm actually changing the name of it. And if you're interested, send me a message that I want to be in your inner circle, Celia. If you're interested, let me know because this is going to be awesome. I'm just letting you know. It's going to be awesome. Okay, guys, have a wonderful New Year's Day. Go take 10 minutes to do something. And I hope one of those 10-minute segments is spending super special time with your kids. Hi, Tony. Thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year to you and all those great grandkids of yours and your husband and everybody. So I will see you here around the web. Thank you, Linda. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Happy New Year to you, honey. It's good to see you and have you on. You guys make it an awesome new year. Reach out if you need anything, and I'll see you around the web and here on Pumped Up Parenting. Bye, everyone.